What's up, YouTube? How's it going? We are jumping right in to field Q1 and destroying this thing. It's gonna happen. Okay, my mana pool is almost full. What happens once that levels up? Mana replenish 23 per minute. Mana stream skill. Yeah. Next level is so close. If I could get a couple more skill points anywhere else, I could start with a level 2 mana pool. I think that would make a difference. I could also just start a wave early, but I can't even take on the current waves. Okay, so what would be an awesome maze here? I mean, the first thing is getting them all funneled into one spot. But the easiest place to funnel them is down here. That's pretty expensive. If I could build a third tower, that would make this pretty easy. Adding some more towers up here and using some of that space to maze would also be nice. Do I just have to use walls to add to this maze? I think I do. I really want to just build the tower instead of 2 walls, though. I already leaked one. I'm about to have beam, though. I think it's worth it to leak the one to not have to build 2 walls. Put the beam on the back. Just give me the 210. What do these ones do again? Target takes, 8.5% increased damage for 3 seconds. So actually, it would be worth it to have a trap out front with bleed. Especially if I'm funneling them all. Least affected. Ouch. Okay, maybe I needed that beam on one of these gems. I could have had another grade 2 probably instead of trap plus gem. This does seem like a good setup though. Just not that trap. I'm overvaluing 15% extra damage. Let's go with right there. I think this will be no leaks for the first couple waves at least. $210. And now we got a nice little zigzag back and forth. $290 to upgrade that one. This hurts. If I had more mana, I could build walls and make like a long maze where they have to walk by it multiple times. Just don't have the mana for that. And this isn't even me thinking about a wizard stash. This is just like try and survive mode. Our armor is slowly going up too. 12 armor and armor on swarmlings. Like, that is noticeable. Crap, I saw that flicker. There's gonna be one of those flying whatever wraiths. Which normally they give cool stuff, but in this game mode they don't give anything. How much is it to upgrade this? 580. So it's more worth it right now to get stronger towers because the armor. I see him. His shadow. Or no, that's just the shadow of the tree. I'm looking for him though. Why did I get that instead of a red one? There it is. But it doesn't do anything to me. That's not one that steals a gem, or does it? I can't afford to target it if it doesn't do anything to me. I can't remember if it does anything or not. 580 to upgrade this one. Okay, we got it anyways. Ooh, it gives a good amount of mana. I saw that jump up. That suddenly makes me think I can get this. We got 27 waves. I'm gonna let this level up. 1705 to level up. Especially if I have double beam sitting ready. 1701. 02, come on. Okay, so I have single beam. Have to use the beams here though. I'm still just prioritizing beating the level. Walls are still pretty cheap though. Okay, now they're less cheap. Would have been nice if I had a beam on that. Or a beam ready for that. This should go down pretty quick. I'm waiting for all these guys to go by, and then I'll throw double beam on it. You hit the lowest, least hit points. Skill tome. I didn't even read that that had a skill tome in it. This one also has 7 skill points, but it's pretty strong. Okay, so it just depends what skill tome I got. That feels good. Grade 5. It makes me start to wonder if there's any chance with a grade 5. I don't think there is. If I had it way earlier in the level, there was a chance. Okay, that feels good. I'm happy. Oh, Q1 complete, and we got Bolt. Bolt lets me open up things. I don't know if that makes much of a difference. I remember some of these had containers that could be opened up with Bolt. I think this one did. This one had a bunch of them. Q2, again, no armor shredding. But we just beat Q1. I'm feeling good. I don't think it's worth it. Ooh, +1 bolt shot as well. Those do big damage. Bolts don't ignore armor, right? No way. Let's go check out Q2. Take a look at it, play around with Bolt, see how that affects the stashes. Acquire 5 skills. Amplifier and 2 towers. This one has a lot of HP. This one's really weak. I don't care about these lanterns much, but adding poison's nice. Okay, maybe I do care about the lanterns. I hadn't thought about them for poison. Thought about putting a tower right here, but it's not necessary. And I do need a tower up here. 25 waves. Let's read this really quick. That ignore armor and stun their target. That is interesting. This also ignores armor. I did not know that about beam, but beam does very little damage. This does extra damage. Those guys are getting pretty close. Damn. I don't think it's worth dropping a bomb to kill him. Banishment cost 27. No. I could be using these. Can't get through 10,000 HP. But on high armor, low HP levels, that'll definitely get through. So this one's easy. The rest of them are tricky. Probably should have a poison trap out here too. How many shots does that get? 8 shots. I kind of just want to see, what does this do? Ignores armor for 8 shots. Does it do extra damage or anything? I don't think so. I have 80 to upgrade this. I do have to get a tower over here. I'm gonna do that, and then also build... I don't have enough to build the walls that I want, but I will build them. I'll also make one more trap up here. Since I have that nice choke point. Oh, except the choke goes away once I destroy that. But that's okay. So the iron stashes are pretty easy. This one's still tough. Oh, I could use a beam on one of these. Getting up to like a grade 5 and using bolts would do some serious damage. Oops. What am I doing? So now it's just finish up the level. Don't worry about this one, I don't think. I am curious to see how well they would do. Well, they have to have something. Right. Forgot once the last wave gets sent. I can no longer shoot it. I just wanted to test the water. Oh, I thought that I got a new skill. I was very confused for a second. Alright, well, we got through Q1, Q2. This one has armor shredding, so next video, I should get Q3, get through at least 2 of the stashes is the goal. Alright, thanks for watching.